Hey, what's up everybody, it's Purpose Driven Life Sports and I'm back here for another NBA video. So in this video, we're going to be talking about, I'm going to do a pre-season preview to the next NBA season. Because this is way too early. This is super duper early. This is stupid early. I shouldn't even be doing this. This is how early it is. But I want to talk about it. And I'm probably going to keep talking about this subject all throughout the summer because free agency is coming up. Like, free agency is right around the corner. So I already told you guys in the last video that Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant are out next season. Warriors are going to be, I don't know what their seed is going to be. They're probably going to be a playoff team. But it's going to be tough for them next year. And depending on what Anthony Davis, where he goes, it's going to be huge. If Anthony Davis goes to the Boston Celtics, I'm going to tell you this right now. If Kyrie stays, they could potentially win the NBA Finals, and they to me could beat a Milwaukee Bucks team, because to me Milwaukee has problems on its hands because of the players that they had to trade for, and the contracts and things of that nature. So they have a lot of decisions to make. I'm telling you guys right now, they got a lot of decisions to make. But if the Lakers get Anthony Davis, and depending on who they keep in the trade, they could come out of the West, and to me that trade could make them make them title favorites, because LeBron has never had a dominant big man. That's something he's never had. He's never played with a guy like that. Anthony Davis, a guy who can pass, shoot, dribble, a guy who can rebound. He's an elite defender. LeBron's never had an elite defender to me next to him. So this is going to be new territory. It's going to be new types of things like that, and I'm really excited to see that. So to me, this Anthony Davis trade is huge. It's big. It's huge. The implications that it has. Kyrie, where does he go? Does he stay with Boston? Does he go to the Brooklyn Nets? That's huge too, because if Boston can get him and Anthony Davis, he could convince Anthony Davis to stay in Boston, because of, if they have a great season, if they win a championship, to me, then Anthony Davis would want to stay. I think the only way he would stay in Boston is if they win a championship. Other than that, even if they get to the conference finals in the East, to me that's not enough. I think you got to convince him to win a championship. For him to say you got to win a championship, then he'll probably exercise his player option, because to me he's a guy who doesn't want to get locked down right now. Which is smart, because he's still in his prime. He's got his prime years. So that's very important as well. I don't know if there's too many other options, because I already told you guys. Kevin Durant is a question mark right now, in my opinion, just because he's injured. And even if he signs in New York, Brooklyn, goes to the Clippers, to me his real option to me is to stay in Golden State. And I say this only because it's a place where he can kind of lay low right now, because you already know what he's going through. They already know he's going through. They're probably going to give him a lot of space. If he's in a New York team or somewhere else, I think there's a lot of media attention. I don't know what to say about KD, but to me, once he got injured, that kind of really took him out of the spotlight as to where he could play and his potential impact on free agency. To me, it's really about what Kawhi Leonard does. Because if he stays in Toronto and they bring everybody back, let's say for another run, maybe another 2 years, they could potentially win 3 straight with the way their roster is designed, the way it's put together. Because what Masai Ujiri did, their general manager, was excellent. He knew what players to get. He rolled the dice on Kawhi Leonard, and it's just exactly what he needed. He needed a guy like Kawhi Leonard to lead this team, and it worked. So that to me is the ultimate dice roll. And then, like I said, if this team is really together, let's say next season he brings back Kawhi Leonard for another season, this is big. So wherever Kawhi Leonard does, wherever he goes, even if he stays, it's big. It's big news for the NBA. So just want you guys to watch out for that, because to me, even though there's 2 big injuries, it's still going to be a huge free agency market. And also, Jimmy Butler is opting out of his deal with the 76ers. So this is huge too, because let's say that the Lakers also get Anthony Davis. A Jimmy Butler next to LeBron James playing the 2 guard, that half-court offense is lethal. Because Jimmy Butler can create his own shot. LeBron needs that. Jimmy Butler can actually catch and shoot. He's not great catch and shoot, but he can catch and shoot. LeBron needs that. He can play defense. LeBron needs that, because LeBron at this stage is probably not trying to defend everybody. Jimmy Butler wants to take on that challenge. And plus, LeBron next to Jimmy Butler, do you guys know what type of hard-working environment that would be for the both of them? Jesus. And then you have Anthony Davis. That team defensively would be ridiculous. So, oh, man. And then you got Kyle Kuzma. Oh, don't get me started. The only thing that really depends on is who's going to be the point guard, but you already got LeBron, who's basically the point forward. So, a lot of moves to watch out for. I like that move. If the Lakers are able to get it, Jimmy Butler, Jesus, they'd be lethal. That'd be a nasty team. I'd actually pick that team to win a championship for sure. But I think that's going to do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. This is Perfect Stream Live Sports. NBA season is over, but I mean, this is where it really gets exciting, because not only do you have the draft coming up, which I think I might actually do a draft preview. Yeah, because I did watch a lot of college basketball. I did watch a lot of Duke games. I'm probably going to watch like a lot more highlights, Draft Express type of videos like that to, really get me familiar with all these draft picks. But I think I will do a draft preview, because the NBA draft is actually next Thursday. So that's very important, especially what the Lakers do with that pick, because if they give it up for Anthony Davis, they're not going to be drafting. But Anthony Davis is as good as any draft pick in this draft. So, right. Yeah, but that's going to do it for Perfect Stream Live Sports. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, guys, NBA playoffs is over, NBA season is over, but we're beginning the off season. This is where the bombs go off. So be on the lookout. Perfect Stream Live will be bringing you guys news, and I'm out. Peace.